As the first order of business, I think we're going to take a look at the market. But before we dive into that, why don't we take a second to look at a random stock for no reason. What is this, an ETF? What is this, an ETF here? Riot blockchain? Like this stuff. Why aren't you just investing in crypto in the first place?
Oh, I am, dude.
Okay. So here's Riot blockchain, guys.
I'd say I'm crab status right now.
Crab status, huh? Alright, so guys, we have Riot blockchain right here. Looks like it's, is this even following Bitcoin, or is this just like a random... It looks like it's doing better than Bitcoin right now. Is it? I don't really know. Wow, that is incredible. That's absolutely incredible. This looks like it's more volatile than Bitcoin, guys. I don't really know. I mean, that looks pretty good to me.
Heavily manipulated.
Wow, the top, what is that, a 20 times multiple right now? So
More
Bitcoin
that,
needs
dude.
to do a 2x to get to 20,000. This thing needs to do a 20x. So it's 10 times the magnitude of volatility.
Statistically, once Bitcoin goes up, though, I think it will, because it's like...
It's awesome. Okay.
If it goes up,
because
because it's going to go up 40x. Every time it moves up, it goes up 40x to the new top. So now the new top, or the new low, will end up being the old low. So then this will become the old low.
50? You think it's going to be 50 most of the time?
I think it's going to go higher than 50. It'll be fluctuating between 40 and 80.
Okay.
In long term, dude. Like, once Bitcoin's there, it's going to follow fucking Bitcoin. Maybe, you know. But more than likely, because if they have it, people are going to fly into it because they're based on Bitcoin, right?
Sure.
Once the hype goes back for Bitcoin because it's at an all-time high, like super high, more than likely they should follow it. But I don't know.
All right, sounds good. Well, on that note, why don't we go into Bitcoin? And since Bitcoin's so correlated with the stock market, we'll go right into SPY after that. Let's check out Bitcoin here.
Definitely pull that gap too.
Okay, so BTC basically did what we thought it was going to do, right? We thought it was going to come back down.
Yeah, I mean, it's only slightly down.
Yeah, it's like kind of like one of those things where some people might be freaking out, but it's really just another normal day in Bitcoin land. Like,
I think it's like, what, July is when the...
what is this? Engulfing bearish reversal, reliability medium. Oh my god, that's true. This one candle just engulfed the whole last week.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah.
I mean, if it goes under 9, I'm buying.
I'm expecting the S&P 500 to turn around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting the S&P to turn around, so I wouldn't be surprised if BTC turned around.
It goes all the way to 3, I'm buying it too.
I would not be surprised. Let's check this out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on a different website right now?
This isn't trading view, dude. This is investing.
I know, but this is the trading view. This is a little trading
Streaming
view.
chart. Yeah, now go to candles on the left.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit BTC on here.
Yeah.
I mean, SPY.
Oh, we're going to talk about YOLO calls?
YOLO calls? We're just going to take a look at the SPY here because, you know, why not? Okay, so first order of business here. Guys, I made a decent amount of money when this went down. I basically stuck to my guns of what I said last time, and I bought the volatility here, you know, well, why not? So I should have sold out earlier today when it hit 222. You know what's funny? Sometimes these numbers, you can't make it up. It's like the numbers where you're just like, nah. And then obviously that's like actually what the top was as far as TVIX. I was in a TVIX play earlier. Let me get out of this stupid.
Oh, yeah, there's a huge gap for it to go back up. That's
Yeah.
that's on the daily though. So go on the weekly.
I mean, I was predicting for it to bounce today.
because it's still going to come down. I think it's
really
going to come
bounce.
down a little bit more. It might make 2 gaps. Who knows? Wait, 'cause, yeah, go back to the other one.
Hold on. Let me just look at this thing. It's doing a broadening wedge here. It's going to do a broadening wedge, probably. What if it comes back down to like
It can
200,
definitely wick to test. That
and
might
then
be
goes
like a
back up, dude.
a short
What if we're in the
term-
kangaroo market? Oh, did you guys see the thing about the kangaroo market?
No, what is that?
Where the hell is my phone, dude? It's so silly. Yo, is it over here? Oh, okay. Alright, guys, I'm just gonna show you on my phone because it's my friend like emailed it to me on the phone. It's just really funny. I'm gonna maximize this real quick. Let me maximize this thing real quick. It's so silly, guys. Look at this thing. Okay, so I don't know if you can read that, but it says
It looks like
like,
Russian
okay, it
movement.
looks like we have a new market, and then it has a bull, a bear, and then it says like kangaroo. Like, yeah, we're in a new market, guys. Kangaroo market. I don't know. I just thought it was hilarious. My friend, he sent it over to me. You know what I mean? So. So anyway, guys, yeah, enough of that tomfoolery here. We're gonna go back into the game. So what's next?
Wait,
I
no,
think
go
we-
to the weekly, dude.
Oh, I was just at the weekly. All right, let's take a look at the weekly, guys.
You're still on it, yeah. So hit the right there.
What, you want to go to the weekly?
Yeah, hit that,
Oh
and then
man,
weekly.
I thought it was on the weekly.
No, it was on the daily, dude. And then
All right. Okay, guys. You know what? We're just gonna go to a trading view.
it's got to at least test right here. At this point.
Yeah, we're just gonna get a little bit of a better picture here for you. Oh yeah, I was doing some. I was looking at Clear Channel earlier. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see.
What's clear channel?
It's the company that has like all those billboards and all that stuff. Okay, so here we are. SPY, you know. I don't really know, man. It looks like it's just reverted back to the mean. To me.
That's on what, the weekly?
Yeah. I mean, I could see it coming back down. I mean, we probably just have to take a better
I
look
feel
at
like
it
there
here.
you
Once
could
you
do
get the
some
bigger
total,
picture.
You can do some option calls on that probably, for sure. For it to
I
go
mean,
back
look
up.
at how high, look at how much of this is. Like, not one single red candle here on the Heiken ash sheet. Not one single red candle since March. Since March, guys. Not one single red candle since March. Look at the consistency of here. The last time we had anything this big, we got 4 huge red candles. You know, with this type of volatility right preceding this bounce back. Some people have been calling this an elephant bounce. It's not even a dead cat bounce, dead elephant bounce. You know, do I see this turning back around? Yes, I'm holding a position in TVIX right now.
I think
you know,
short.
I
long
picked
term,
it up.
yeah, this week it's going to go down. I think they're going to pump it up on Monday. So it's a good idea to put an option call out, and then once you make some money off the option call, then you start to reverse your trend and let it go down. It's definitely going to. I think that's going to be the way to go.
We got a little wicking action here. You know, these moving averages look like they're like nowhere near really being in like, you know, a nice formation for me. But right here on the MACD, it looks like it might turn around sometime soon. You know, Bollinger Band doesn't really give me like a nice little. I mean, look at that. Look like what? It's gonna go down to negative 170 before it pops back up. Yeah, right.
Maybe, dude.
We know
Maybe.
that's not gonna happen here, guys.
Maybe
It
they
hit-
can't
look
hold
at
it
this.
anymore. If the Fed can't hold it anymore.
I want it to come back and touch $500.
You know, I'm still holding SQQQ, so I mean, I'm still hedged on that. That's what I want. But if I can make an extra $500 when I know they're going to keep pumping the market up every single time, I mean,
Guys, I did take that position in the Russell. Wait, hold on, maybe never mind. It was the anti position in the Russell 2000. I was dude, I was going long on volatility, dude. I was going long, man. I did take a position. I think I got it like around $10 or something.
oh, you did buy that? You bought the, but that was TVIX or what?
I bought the Russell 2000 short. So I bought it when it was like $10 or something. Here it is. Somewhere around here, $10, anywhere from $9 to $11. I bought it at 10.20, 10.40, somewhere around there.
Oh, this is reverse.
Yeah, so Russell 2000 started shooting over because before last time when I was waiting for the market to crash, I looked at the Russell 2000 to give me the truth of the market.
Russell, that's good because that's all the small caps. If all the small businesses are doing bad.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not about as much as if they're doing badly or not, guys. It's pretty much just like
because QQQ is overly holding the tech stocks, like the major thing, Amazon, Apple, like all of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Like
the
Google.
Russell 2000 is the smaller, like, you know what I mean, smaller
more
businesses
exposure
and
to
stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely, man. But, you know, so I took that trade. I wanted to sell. I didn't sell. I'm holding both my positions. I think if it doesn't go anywhere on Monday, I'm just gonna get out, and I might buy back in maybe starting around 11, or maybe I'll wait till it gets somewhere around here where this lower Bollinger Band is. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, you never really know. You know, it looks like it's wanting to turn back around over here. Let's look at the RSI on this thing.
Oh, dude, it just started, bro. That already crossed. It's at least going to be over.
Just started.
It's going to be over, like, this line at some point.
So
Once
you
it does,
think
like,
it's going to get here at least? Let's
probably.
draw some lines on this
Yeah,
guy.
I mean, that's a long term, so you're not holding options, right? So it doesn't
I'm not
matter,
holding
man.
options. I'm not holding options.
I would just hold it then. If it goes down a little bit lower down to here, look, it's already reversing up this lower Bollinger. So that it looks like that bottom just like it finally finished. If you look at the RSI, it's probably like it's probably just reversing back. So more than likely, it's gonna have to hit like up to here at least, and then it might come back down again and like get rejected. You know, if people keep fucking calling. Once it gets there, people will just put on open
Once
calls
it gets
because
here to
they'll
17?
never think it's gonna fail. It's
Once it
gonna
gets to
keep
17?
going. It's gonna keep fucking going.
Here.
They're just gonna keep bumping it, man. They just said QE infinity.
Jared.
I'm so done taking short positions all the
Yo.
fucking time.
You have a mouse right there.
Oh, what? Double mouse? How's that gonna work?
Let's just do it. Like whenever you need to point at something, bro.
Oh, true.
Guys, we're trying to figure this out here for you, like so that it can be like more efficient for you. You know what I mean?
All right. So what are we on now? The weekly?
I think so. Yeah.
How do you change the daily?
Just hit daily right there. It's on daily already. It's already on the daily.
Oh, okay. And on the weekly.
Yeah, this is the weekly right here.
So I mean, on the weekly, this shit's coming down. It's on a bear trend. But so yeah, you see how right there it looks like a peak. It could easily come back, start moving back up from here, like and start.
It already crossed over on the daily. It already crossed over on the daily, man.
Right.
That's why I'm not getting it in my position right now because
I mean, it's
I'm
looking
just waiting to see what's gonna happen. I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The last time, guys, that I was in these types of positions, I sold out way too early. As I do with a lot of my trades. I don't know why. Always sell out early. I feel like I want to be right, so I might like just sell it so that I know that I was already right and it can't go back against me. I don't know if that's like a thing or not, but I feel like that's something that I do a lot. You know, so you know what I'm saying. What are you looking for, Jared? You're trying to get in the 1 hour? Why are you even looking at the 1 hour? Are you intraday trading? The 1 hour looks like it's gonna pop back down, dude. Tomorrow it's gonna crash. You're gonna have a mini crash tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell with this, because I feel like now that they announced QE Infinity, they're just going to say they're like going to print more money, and that thing's just going to keep going up. But
dude, I gotta get a haircut, man. Look at this.
They already announced it, dude. I don't know. At this point, it's either everyone's going to call the market bullshit. But you know what it is. I think by August, right, or August, September, October, November. Yeah, by August, the market's gonna fucking finally crash, because they're gonna try to make it so the market's down, so that way Trump loses. Guarantee it. All the Wall Street fucking people, manipulate the shit out of it.
I just got a text from my friend. Excellent.
Yo, how do you change tickers?
How do I change tickers? It's here. Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me do something real quick. I'm just gonna go like this. Now everyone can see exactly what we're doing on here. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. We're just finessing the method here. Yeah. You know how it is, guys. So, let's get on with the show. I've been looking at Nintendo lately. I don't know if you guys like Nintendo or not, but it seems to be a very consistent gainer. If you take a look, well, let's get out of this 1 hour view. And if you take a look at the way that this thing performs, it actually does pretty well. It's been doing really well since 2015. I mean, some people say 2015 was the top of the market. I feel that's when, like, shit changed. I feel that's when a lot of shit changed. That's when a lot of the,
Holy shit, this went down to 10?
the social dynamic changed a lot and started getting really, like, internet-y, digitally, reliant. I don't know how to say it. Like, it was like the point where everybody and their mom
DPW
was using
up. Fucking bullshit.
DPW.
They're now pumping this shit up. Finally, I was holding this shit for so long at $1.
Well, Jared, you know how it works, man.
I was holding this for fucking years.
Sometimes, guys, the best thing you can do for your friends is tell them when you exit a position.
I feel like
they will always analyze it. I've done that with a couple friends where they tell me, "Oh, I just exited a position," and I always look it up just to make sure it doesn't seem like it's about to, really take off. Because a lot of times you find out that you exit a position and literally, like, it just turns over, it turns against you. The goal is not to have that happen, but I mean, it's happened to everyone. That's how we learn, right?
Oh, yeah, it's already going back. Look at now. It's going back to another one.
Yeah, check out Nintendo. Check out Nintendo. You know what I mean? Is it going to do a double top here? Maybe. If it comes down and hits 30s, I'm going to start buying. You know what I mean? Nintendo's not going anywhere, guys. I don't care, like, how bad the economy is.
Oh, I'm
guys,
sure,
a big thing people do, video games. It's like Nintendo's been around forever. They started out doing card games. Like, they're gonna survive, dude. They've been around since, like, were they around before 1900s?
Nintendo, dude, I don't think they even had maybe they were making video games for, like, arcade stuff.
They started out making card games. Did you know that? They were originally a card game.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, they made cards, like playing cards, like back in the day, like really long time ago.
I kind of want to look that up.
Yeah, that's how they started out, guys. They started making playing cards, and then when they saw like digital stuff happening, they were like, "Whoa, why don't we try something out?" And they made this thing called Game and Watch, and that's how the original Game and Watch character from Super Smash. That's
this
why he
isn't
exists.
volatile at all, dude. Yeah, this is a safe stock.
No, yeah, I'm just, yeah, exactly. Like I've been looking into dividend stocks, dividend paying stocks. I'm trying to think of like doing like some sort of like a buy right strategy on it, where I kind of just buy the stocks. I'm holding on to them. I'm trying to find like the lowest volatility stocks.
Then yeah,
that pay decent dividends. Oh, I'm looking into UVV. I'm looking into UVV right now. Can we look that up? UVV?
Yeah, go for it, man.
I think it's UVV.
But yeah, Nintendo looks
Yeah,
good.
Universal
if
Corp.
that's $50 for
All right,
Nintendo,
guys.
that's not bad.
This company, UVV, they sell tobacco to Altria. They're one of the tobacco salesmen to Altria. They have, I think, 50 to 60% of their tobacco goes to China, and the rest goes to like places all around the world, including, I think, like under 5% of their exports goes to Altria. You know, not exports, but sales. So I've been looking at this. It does have some variability here in terms of like a year-to-year thing. We have a high of 84 here with a low of 53. We have a low of 46 here with a high of 75. We have a high of maybe 63 with a low of 36.
See, with I like Altria.
But when you
better,
zoom out,
just
this
because-
thing basically does nothing. When you zoom out, this thing basically does nothing. So, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, I'm like hella zoomed out, but I mean, realistically, like this line basically doesn't have that much of a gradient. If I were to like draw this out right here, like a trend line from here
it
to
depends
here.
if you bought like 100 shares and you just did sell calls on it because it doesn't really move that much.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to sell calls against this, especially because it's in a bear market. Well, you know, we're not exactly sure if it's a bear market, guys, but I mean, like, you know, we'll see what happens. I mean, if it's going to be doing this, like, you know, choppy action, it might not be the best for me to do something, but I mean, you know, this thing seems to like trade along a trend line for like a decent amount of time. You know what I mean? Look at this right here. I don't know. And they have decent dividends, and they have a low price to earnings ratio. Does this thing tell me the price to earnings ratio? Price to earnings 14. What is Altria at?
You'd have to look.
What's Altria again? ALT?
MO.
Yeah, Philip Morris. Altria has a price to earnings ratio of blank. Is it not making money? Negative 0.46%? 46 cents? Negative earnings per share? Altria, what?
Look at their dividends.
What have you been doing, Altria?
They have fucking sweet dividends, man. That's what they're doing. But aside from that, they've been getting fucking like a lot of lawsuits and shit in the settlements. But at the same time, they're still
It's almost a 20% dividend. Holy shit! This is what
8%, yeah, annually. So
8% annually.
Yeah. So if you think about it, I had like 75 shares of this, but then I sold it to have the opposite, like the SQQQ, and then do options on the opposite of the SQQQ. So that way, I'm just hedging it.
Let's look at the monthly, guys.
Like whatever.
I don't know, man.
If I'm
That
wrong,
looks
I'm
pretty
right. If
top,
I'm right, I'm
dude.
wrong.
Looks like this could be top. This could be top. Or what if it just keeps going up? What if it just keeps going up? Let's go back to UVV real quick. I want to compare these two. I think this would be an interesting exercise. Here's the monthly. UVV looks like it's going to do a much softer rollover. It could still keep going like that. But, for example, Altria looks like it's really coming, you know what I mean?
Dude, it used to be at 70, bro. So in the 35s is the time to buy. I had it like maybe in the 39s or something. So if I rebuy in when it comes down, which I think it will, I mean, if you look at that,
Holy shit, look at this MACD. Look, MACD looks like it's going to come back over maybe. sometime soon. Maybe this is gonna flip over.
You know how long I was
Maybe
holding it
cross
way
over here.
fucking back, dude. Like I
What if
bought
this
it at
crosses
like 45,
over and it does
43,
another, does
39.
like,
I just kept adding on. Like I was like slowly adding.
It's 50. That's a 20% tracement, right?
Yeah, 70 was the high, dude. So
Yeah, but this is concerning to me. When you have a company as huge as Altria and you're getting a...
it's below. So it's not showing price to earnings ratio because it's below earnings.
I know,
like right
but
now
it's
the
like...
stock is priced under earnings. So that means they're undervalued right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean that's more than likely it's undervalued.
Earnings per share is negative. I thought that's why it wasn't priced, because earnings per share is negative. Price to earnings is derived from the price and the earnings per share.
They're still selling not only the Marlboro cigarettes.
Right, but look, their earnings per share in the last quarter was negative, bro. So they lost money in the last quarter. They lost 46 cents for every share that they had.
What you would have to do, that's just the amount of the stock's gain, I guess. If you go to financial reports, look on the financial reports, you'll see what their cash flow is. If they have a good cash flow, then it doesn't really matter if they're in debt in the short term. You know what I mean? Or if they were down in the short term.
I'm just saying that for this quarter, they...
No, type in MO financial report or Altria.
I'm gonna write it all.
Altria. Yeah, Altria.
Altria Group. All right. So where's financial reports?
Oh, yeah, go on there. Oh yeah, just hit Altria.
Does nothing. Financial information.
Yeah. Because cash flow statements. You'll see their cash flow and their outstanding liabilities. You know what I mean? So.
Yes.
This is in.
All right. So they have 56.16 cash. I think they have some decent inventories.
Yeah. So I mean, that's like
that's
$5 billion, dude.
Total assets 2,000.
Dude, they have money,
assets.
bro. The point is they have money, but where's their liabilities?
Where's the net asset value?
They don't state their jewel assets right now. Accounts payable go up.
Total liabilities. Total liabilities 45,000.
45 billion, dude.
Okay, 45 billion, right? Okay. Total assets 52.
Now they should have something about
redeemable non-controlling interests 38. Okay, whatever.
Their cash flow statement should be somewhere.
What?
Long-term debt 26 million. So it's long-term. That's like more than a year probably. And then all they have to do really is refinance like 26 billion of debt.
I mean, it doesn't seem that great. Like they're already starting to lose money. Now, what I wanted to do was,
they've invested in more stuff.
I'm gonna try to invest in the company that sells Altria its shit. So even if Altria is not making money, this company is gonna make money. Even if Altria is not making money on their end product, because Altria still needs to buy tobacco to make their product, right? So I'm trying to buy this Universal Corp thing.
Well, actually, BTI probably buys it, British Tobacco, and then they sell that to Altria.
Okay, why don't we look at BTI? I mean, you want to go to the middleman? Okay, sure. Here's BTI.
They're going up.
They also look like they're not having a great time here. British American Tobacco.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I'll see you later, man.
See you, man.
Have a great night, dude.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah, nice
Peace.
All right. See you guys later, man. Catch me up next time.
Catch you later. Peace, dude. Right, okay, here's British American Tobacco, guys. Yeah. This does not look good. But this kind of reminds me of what Bitcoin did. Maybe it'll soar like to 14K or something.
It looks like if that's the Bollinger dude right there, or is that the bottom?
I mean, this looks like these moving averages might come back up. Like, I don't really know. Like, how much further is this moving average going to get from here? Is this going to be one of these like double bouncy ones? Looks like it likes to do these double bouncy things a lot. You know, like on the MACD. Holy jeez! Oh my God! British American Tobacco killed it this year. Oh wait, no, this decade. What is it? This is a long time.
Yeah.
Dude, we're like back to the future right now with this thing. All right, so guys, let's go to the daily and see if we can like.
The point is, these
thing.
are sin stocks, dude. Because it doesn't matter if it's in a recession or not. It doesn't really move that.
Earnings per share 3, price to earnings 11. That's pretty good. 11. I might even buy this, dude. Look at this. Now that I'm looking at it on a daily, looks pretty good.
Yeah, people hold it. This is recession-proof type stocks.
Yeah, but it's like when it's like as soon as you go to the weekly, you're like, oh shit, it has so much further down to go. If it breaks here and it doesn't hold at 28.70, and it breaks this 22 thing, there's like basically like clear like nothing. There's like nothing until $9. So it could literally, if it doesn't hold like $23, and it for some miraculous reason it doesn't like want to hang out at $15, it's gonna go straight down to like $11, $9, $10. Then again, it could be forming a new base of support here.
It's only 11 times earnings. If you look at companies like Amazon or Apple or all those, they're all like 140 times earnings. These ones are recession-proof because they're undervalued and no one's really trying to be in the safe stocks. Everyone's putting their money into certain stocks, which are those tech stocks. But once people decide they're overvalued or people start selling like crazy because of whatever thing, they start dumping all their assets, those go straight down. Or when they hear Apple's not selling any fucking phones because of COVID and 60 million people out of jobs. Who knows, man? You know, it's hard to say.
It is hard to say.
But this one's stable, dude, because it's already undervalued. I don't think the people here that are holding this is like people who've been holding this probably since back then. You know, so even if it comes down to here, I don't think they care because they're holding it for the dividend. If anything, they'll keep buying more, or if they're retirees or something. Because this is how old these people probably are that have been buying this stock and holding it just for the dividend.
I don't know, bro. It looks like to me like it's like at a make or break point here, along with the state of most other things, including Bitcoin, SPY, and the whatnot. Looks like it's like pretty much, you know what I mean? Like, what if we do like a really long moving average here? Let's take out the Bollinger Band real quick. We do like a really long moving average.
I don't know how you look at the ones with all those lines. I feel like that's so much harder to look at. I
made the lines, Jared. I made the lines, guys. That's why I read the chart with my line on it, because for me it helps me figure out what's going on. Because all those lines are areas of confluence, and you know that have to do with the linear trend or. Well, I mean, I work in logs, so it's not linear, but anyway, guys, let's do simple moving average. We'll do the triple estimated moving average. The fuck, man? Let's go to the inputs here. Let's try to do like 900 days. Moving average. I don't even see it. Where is it? Oh, is this red thing? Let's do more days. Let's try to do like the maximum amount. What do they even have? Too many days. Okay, fine.
9,010 days, dude. It's almost 10,000 days.
Let's do 9,999.
No, it's too many candles.
Alright, fine. That's what it's gonna be. Guys, I don't really know. Like, this doesn't look good to me. This doesn't look good to me, guys. We're gonna do some horizontal lens here.
I mean, to me, it looks like it's just gonna keep following that trend.
You think it's gonna make this thing the new support? You think it's gonna make it its support bitch? You know what I mean? Like, is that what you think? Is this an area of confluence? Is this an area of confluence right here? Is this an area of confluence? Are these the points that we're gonna need to get over?
Probably. Yeah, those resistance points.
All right, guys, let's look at the case. What's the case
Probably
for?
Like here, right?
What's the case for this thing I was
Right
doing right
here.
here? I don't know. I don't really see a lot of shit there, bro. I see more shit right here. Seems like
Yeah.
a more important area. You know what I mean?
I'm saying right here because
That-
that's where one high was, so that's a resistance point. And then this would be like a
Right here.
Yeah. And then right here is like a support zone, right here at this low, because they bought right here and then pumped it
Oh
up.
yeah, this is where I originally had it. Let's put it right there. All right, guys. So what do you think's gonna happen here, everybody? We're at the decision point here. Is the market gonna go down or is the market gonna go up? Is this thing just at the mercy of SPY right now? Oh God, we got the first red candle in a while,
it's
guys.
literally the same
Let's-
chart.
Let's take it off. I know everything even Bitcoin's following SPY right now, guys. I'm just literally like, I feel like everyone's doing the exact same thing. Everyone's looking at the exact same charts.
Because that's literally what it is, isn't it?
It's literally what
Until,
it is.
until it
Everyone's-
goes back on a fundamental.
Everyone's watching CNN. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
None of it's real. It's all facade.
I know. Oh God.
Or they're all going to go up.
All right, guys, let's get it off the hike into sheet candles here. Let's go back to normal candles here. It looks even worse with normal candles.
Wait, is there gaps? Oh, there's a gap up there, dude.
Yeah.
Which is the same as the SPY, isn't it? It is. They had a fucking gap. up too.
Probably is.
It's
Probably
literally the
is.
same
We're gonna go back
chart.
to SPY right now, guys. We're going back to SPY. It's the same fucking gap. No, this one.
Yeah,
this one
well,
just does wicks.
No, that's
This one just has wicks.
No, right here, the gap up there.
Oh,
It's the same gap,
Whoa! Wait, what?
It's the same gap.
Oh, wait.
There's a gap up. So that's what I'm saying. It could still come down, but I think they're gonna, even though there's two gaps down, so either it's gonna come back down, test all those, and then this is like a top gap, and that thing's gonna be like years until it gets back to that gap. Who knows, man? I mean, with this market, I'm not sure. But
Oh yeah,
fucking
you're
knows?
right. Look at that, guys.
could be a good
I
option.
think it's
call
time
day.
that we check in on good old Mr. Apple here. Tell us what's gonna happen, Mr. Apple. What is this? It looks like, what is this? Not a very nice wick action there. It basically, it started the day off lower, added $20.
No, this is a week. It's on weekly.
Oh my God, what is wrong with me?
Oh, there's a gap right there for sure.
Right here.
Yeah. So if that goes down, then easily SPY comes down, and it's probably QQQ if it does, if it tests that gap. And then there's that gap right there, and then there's that gap right there. So it can come down a real
It's a
long
pretty
way.
bad gap. Look at that.
If it does the SQQ, I'm telling you, this is going to be like August. It's going to be a long-term put strategy. If you're out till August, I think, I mean, should be pretty good. But
Yeah, I don't really know about that.
I'm not a
guys.
financial advisor, so
It looks like it.
These
Look,
are just
I mean,
my
look at this,
opinions.
guys. It looks like it literally just peaked up. It did a pump and dump over its previous high, and I'm expecting this to dump, guys. I'm expecting this to dump. I'm ready to ride the Apple train down to the pits of the low 200s. I'm ready to ride this Apple train down. You're gonna hear me shouting across the street. When you're walking across the street, you're gonna hear me say, "Take out the 230s. Take out the 230s." You're gonna hear me on there, guys. I mean, what can I say? I'm gonna short Apple. I'm shorting the Russell 2000. I'm long the VIX. I'm long the VIX, people. All right, no, I'm just kidding. I want the American economy to do great, because the American economy is synonymous with the stock market nowadays, guys. Just kidding. It's not. It's really not. Anyway, I think that's all the coverage we have today. We're not a political channel. We just love stocks. And for some reason, the financial world and the political world are becoming... I don't know what they're becoming. What is it? Like some sort of weird, like...
Intertwined.
Some of this, like a behind-the-scenes, like, co-worker relationship or something.
Bro, I mean, if you look to what happened during COVID with the Congress people that bought all of that stock in Amazon before the COVID, and then they and I think Walmart too, all of the big stores, because those are the only ones that didn't really close, right? Aside from like other essential businesses, which is, you know, not all of them, definitely, especially the food businesses, the whatever.
Right.
All of the, and the airline industries, all those ones that went down, like, those went up. Why? Because it's the only place for anyone to shop. And then these Congress people, they actually bought option calls
Really?
on Amazon and shit, and then signed the bill, and then no problems. You know, they just got away with it. Whatever.
I know, I heard something about that, but like nobody really got in trouble.
Of course not. Why?
All they did was they were like, "Oh, these people did it like on the radio or something like that." I'm like, okay, they did
part
it.
of the club, man. You know, whatever. I get it. Makes sense though.
I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I mean, like,
if you just assume, but
guys, it's not a political channel. We have another channel for that stuff, but we try not to be political on that channel either. So
we'll just edit this shit out anyway, right?
I'm not editing this. This is exactly how it's gonna be. We
No,
love you
man,
guys. We love
too
you.
boring. No.
We love you, and we're gonna see you next time.
This is gonna be too much stuff. We gotta keep it like super
All right, well,
short.
I'll see you guys later. Bye.